We wake up renewing our subscription to life, and the first thing we do is we think about shit that don't matter. We do not give ourselves that opportunity to renew our minds, and that's what we should be doing on a continuous basis. The issue is we're not living for that opportunity. We're too busy living for yesterday. This is because we have a memory. We're too busy stuck in something that no longer exists because we have done it for so long that we know no different than to live for yesterday, not live for right now. You're watching this in the present moment right now, probably thinking about something that happened yesterday. Like, how can you be in two places at once and create the life you desire? If you put the same old mind in a new car, you're going to get the same old experience. And this is because you have a lack of awareness. You don't take the moment to try to pay attention to who you are right now. Who you are is an accumulation of moments that happened in time space. You are actually an eternal being. But what's happening is you're continuously living in a timeline that don't exist. How the fuck does that work? How did you get yourself there in the first place? It's because of the psychological programming that has happened ever since you were born. You come into this physical experience pure, whole as you are. There's nothing wrong with you, and we'll get into that because there actually is nothing wrong with you. It's just we go through mass manipulation with an agenda, and we become a obedient, compliant version of the script that has been written for us. I love this quote, and it's my own. It's not your fault, but it's your fucking choice. Every day you have two paths, an opportunity to see what was and move towards who you want to be. Because once we detach from the version of ourselves that no longer exists, we allow space for a new embodiment right now of a version that we can see. We're bringing forth this version into the present moment, and we can just simply witness this version. But we don't take the opportunity, and this is critical right now, very important, to observe our thoughts. We're constantly on this habitual loop that every single day we wake up and do the same shit. We'll go to work, obviously don't go to the gym before it, go to work, pack the kids' lunch, we'll go work all day for pennies, we'll come back, we eat, we sit down, watch telly, we get ready for retirement, and then we die. People who understand what I've just said cannot rest until they get out of the situation. Once you have the awareness of being someone better and understanding that nothing is your fault, but it's your complete choice to take ownership of your life right now, you will do anything in your power. You'll cut sleep, you'll cut the bullshit, you'll find ways to make more money, you'll do anything to support your family. You'll do anything to look after yourself because you know life is full of opportunities. Infinite potential resides on the other side of your limitations, on the other side of that wall you've created for yourself. Again, the wall is not your fault. It's been influenced by the powers that be, but it's your choice to make a change right now. So from this moment forward, what I want you to do is I want you to start being the witness. I want you to observe everything that you do in your life. Write it down if you have to. Write fucking pages of it. It doesn't matter. Get it all out, every single thought. And I want you to really observe what's going on in your life. What are you distracted by? What do you spend your most time on? Where's your screen time going? Is it going on education, or is it just going on the same boring, short form, fucking bullshit that gets you nowhere? And I've made that decision on YouTube to post no more short form. I need people to sit down with themselves and actually take in what I'm saying. Not just a quick 30 seconds or I'll scroll on again. Like, what use is my value if you don't listen to it? And what use is that value to you if you don't apply it? And in order for you to understand the lesson, we have to break it down. 30 seconds is not enough for me to get you in your feelings and to get you in your mind about making a change with your life. You will stay stuck out of choice. The choice that you get every day when you roll out of bed and you go back to work, or you write down and you become the observer of your thoughts. how you think and how you feel on a constant basis. What are you distracted with? The 5 people in your life you become the accumulation of. If you spend enough time with one person, you'll start mirroring each other. And that can be in a good or a bad way. But if you're not aware of who you are and how they reflect you, you'll just start copying them naturally. And finally, the most important thing, you must follow through. If you feel what I'm saying and you've come to that point where you cannot rest because you've got to make something better of yourself, you must follow through. Because there's going to be times, there's going to be experiences that come along, and there's going to be people that come along and they're going to try everything they can in their power to pull you down to their level. Because what happens is when you start working on yourself, achieving your goals, achieving your dreams, people get jealous. People hate when you do better than them. I'm just trying to be myself. And if you like it, cool. And if you don't, then you can move on and you can brainwash yourself somewhere else. But I'm here to provide value to people who actually want to follow through. And in order to do that, you got to sit down, shut the fuck up, listen to yourself, observe yourself, remove the shit that you don't need in your life, start visualizing the person you want to be, and be that person right now. It's not going to happen overnight. It takes time. But the best thing you can do is start today by subscribing to the channel. If you just continuously apply incremental steps every day, everything will change. I'll see you in the next video. I know you'll be there.